Hey guys, what's up? I got a match for you today. It's an RU match against Sunkai. Found him on the Smogon Battle Finder. And we had an RU match, and this is what you get for this Friday upload. Gonna lead off with my Ninja Bug, Excelgor. He's gonna lead off with his level 1 Whimsicott, which is just annoying more than anything. It's not that creative. I've seen it done before with other different Pokemon, but it's not that creative. I sped this part up because it's a whole bunch of me doing weird things, and it's just a whole bunch of bad things. But it's Whimsicott's saw being leech seeding. He had the sash. He's getting up to full health. He's toxicking. It's just annoying. I don't know why I stayed in this long. I was just kind of I don't know what I was doing. It's just I didn't know what to do here. I was kind of like, ah, man, I'm never gonna be able to get past this stupid thing, and all that. But I decided to switch out here, go out into my meta jam, because I do have the priority bullet punch on it. So I'm hoping I can do something with that, and I don't know. Here I decide to bulk up, try and scare it out by me trying to set up on it. I don't know why. That was kind of bad play on my part, but this turn he goes for the toxic. I'm gonna go for the oh yeah he goes for, yeah I'm gonna go for the drain punch. Just rake a sub, uh, and then this turn go for the bullet punch because I outspeed and I out prioritize him with my bullet punch. Um, and I'll be able to take out this Whimsicott. His sash has already been broken, so it can't. It doesn't have it anymore. Sorry if I sound sick. It's because I'm sick, and I kind of feel stuffy. But I hope you enjoy this nonetheless. And let's get back to the match. All right. So the Whimsicott's dead. I'm toxic. It's not good. He's gonna go out into his Echnatol, his Cafagrigus, and I don't want to take a Shadow Ball because it's kind of obvious since I'm weak to it that he's gonna go for it. I decided to go out into my Resist, which is my Magneton. Um, this is basically my RU team from PO if you watch that, but it's on Wi-Fi, so yay. Um, and again, I'm gonna have to speed up this part a lot. I think I sped it up 400 times to get it up this fast, and that's because it's a whole bunch of me stalling with my Magneton, which has light screen instead of Magnet Rise, because I feel like I wouldn't use Magnet Rise and I wanted something useful on my set, so I chose light screen, and it kind of works out for me in this match because he's gonna set up Calm Minds. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolts, try and get that paralysis, try and get that crit. Not really getting it. He's gonna try and Shadow Ball break my sub. It's not gonna work out for him because I resist and have light screen up, and I violate. So this Fagrigus is getting Thunderbolted. He is Calm Minding and Shadow Balling, and here I go for the Thunderbolt, and I'm kind of praying either for the crit or the para, and I get the para, and I see it, and I'm thinking, oh, I need the para, and I do, I get it. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but I get the paralysis, which means this turn I can kill it off with a Thunderbolt, and I'm thinking, oh man, that's finally over, and no more stalling. But in comes the Gardevoir. I'm going to set up my light screen. He's going to wish, just kind of trying to kill it, and it turns out that he is a calm minding Gardevoir. And I'm like, crap, this thing has wish. That's it's going to be more of a pain than the Cafagrigus, because that thing just said rest, and it didn't get a chance to rest. Which is why that para was so key and crucial, because he had the Chesto Berry because he didn't have leftovers, and if he wouldn't have gotten that para, he would have just rested up, and we would have been in a very bad situation. So now I know that I can't take out this Gardevoir while it has Wish and Calm Mind and everything. So I'm just kind of waiting for my sub to break, because you never waste a good sub. You just don't. I'm kind of waiting for my sub to break. As soon as it does, I'm going to let this thing die, because it's done its job. It's been annoying and all that stuff. I'm just going to keep attacking it. Try and get maybe a paralysis or something. Get a crit. Something like that. But unfortunately, I don't think it ever comes, and I just decided to set up my light screen here. just to give myself that added boost. He finally breaks my sub with a psychic, and I'm like, okay, now just kill me because you're up pretty high with your calm minds. You won't want to get greedy. I'm hoping he won't get greedy at least. And he doesn't. He takes me out with a psychic, and I'm thinking, finally got it out, taken out. He gets a crit. Probably didn't matter, but it might have since light screen was up and I resist. But I don't know. But I can finally get this back to a normal speed, and we're gonna start getting into real battling instead of stalling. But gonna go into my scarfed Entai. Uh, just to take it out with a flare blitz. Well, hopefully take it out with a flare blitz. Like thinking, well, I hope he doesn't switch out or something. I don't know, but I take it out with the flare blitz here, and I'm thinking, finally, that's like the only other thing on this team that could actually set up like that, and I don't have to worry about it anymore, and it's all good in the hood. So I believe here he goes out into his mill tank. It has the thick fat, or so I'm assuming, because with the way he brought it in, makes me assume he has thick fat. And knowing that, I know I can't do anything to this mill tank because of that. So I have to switch out, go into my Medicham. He's going to milk drink, predicting me to go for Flare Blitz, but it's good for me because he doesn't get like anything off of my Medicham to kill it or anything. So it's all good. He's going to decide to switch out, not wanting to take the fighting type move, which is a good play. He goes into Hariyama, and here you're going to see the power that a Medicham can possess. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch. It's Life Orb, Drain Punch, Stab, 75 base power, and against a Hariyama is pretty good HP and some decent bulk, and that does a lot of damage. And that massive HP I was talking about? It's going to make it so I get all the way back up to full health with my Medicham, and this Hariyama's down in the red. It's looking good for me right now. It really is. I have my Medicham. It's doing some work, and he's gonna fake out. I kind of thought that was coming just because the way I've seen most Hariyamas carry fake out, at least fake out, sometimes bullet punch and fake out with the close combat and payback. Here I just decided to bullet punch in case he has the bullet punch. I can outspeed, and my phone's ringing, but I'm not going to answer it because it's probably an 800 number. And I take out the Hariyama with the bullet punch, as I think here I die to toxic and the phone ringing. Yes, the phone rang so much that it killed my Medicham, and I'm upset that the phone is ringing, and I wish it would stop. So, gonna go out into Ninja Bug, as my phone keeps ringing, and he's gonna go out into his Arctos, his Articuno. What do? I go for the Focus Blast just to get some damage off on this thing. I know it won't do much because these things are really specially defensive. And then, now I see that he is the Skydrop Toxic Stall set. So, he's definitely specially defensive, which means that, I wouldn't have done, like, anything. Probably not even a quarter because it's not even stab. He's going to take me out with a Skydrop. And it's going to be the end of Ninja Bug, which is upsetting. But, we'll persevere and move on with our lives. And in comes my Typhlosion, because Typhlosion is Scarf, it can outspeed, it can take it out. I know that the mill tank is going to be really baited to come in here because it's a mill tank, and it has the thick fat, and it can take a Flare Blitz probably reasonably well. So I kind of predict the switch, kind of just want to get some damage off. I believe I go for the Stone Edge here. I do. That would have definitely knocked out that Articuno if it stayed in. Probably would have done a decent chunk. Actually, it would have done a decent chunk to this mill tank. As you'll see right here as I go for another one. It does about a quarter, I want to say. A little more than a quarter. About a quarter after leftovers. But he's going to go for the Body Slam. I'm really hoping for no para. And he doesn't get it, which is really good. Because if you've gotten a pair, I would have had a useless Typhlosion, and that just wouldn't have been good. So, I don't want to get paralyzed, so I'm going to go out into Rocksteady, the Ride-On, and if you watched my PO videos, you'll know that this is the Rock Polish Swords Dense Dual Stab Ride-On, which I love so much because it's so good. And Miltank's in here. Gonna go for I believe I went for the Swords Dance here. I don't know why. I think I just went for the Sword Dance. He's going to go for Zen Headbutt. Gets the flinch, of course. In this turn, he's going to Body Slam. Get the para. Fortunately, though, I don't get paralyzed, I believe. I'm getting ahead of myself. But I don't get paralyzed, and I'm able to go for the Rock Polish. Haha, and I thought, oh man, Rock Polishing paralyzed ride on. That's so good. Um, yeah, that was kind of a mistake on my part. I thought he would switch out, but he didn't. That's unfortunate. But he's gonna go for another body slam. I feel that Zen Headbutt would have been a better move for para flinching, but whatever. Gonna hit it with a Stone Edge because it's what Rhydon does. He hits things with Stone Edge, and his HP goes down and down and down and down and down, and he's dead from a critical hit. That probably mattered because Miltanks are pretty defensive. It depends on how much HP or HP and defense he was running, but I did get out with the crit Stone Edge. Probably just sped up the process of me killing it, and it's all good. So in comes Articuno. I'm thinking he's probably not going to be able to take me out with an Ice Beam due to my E-Violate, and he might be not running that much in special attack. And I do live, and I get paralyzed, which means I can't kill it this turn with a Stone Edge, which just makes me really sad because I just kind of wanted this thing to die and this match to be over. But he lives, or I get paralyzed, and he takes me out with another Ice Beam this turn, and but it's okay because I still have my Scarflosion, and I'm able to go for the Flare Blitz here to take out good old Articuno in one shot because Adamant Scarf, all that good stuff. But it's going to take out the Articuno, and it's going to be a good game. Sunkai. That was a 2-0 victory, I believe. I had my Quillfish, which I didn't even use, and I had this thing left because it lives with like 40 something HP after Flare Blitz, 70 HP. It's good. I hope you all enjoyed this match, even though I was like really sick. Ugh, I feel like crap. I hope you all enjoy that. But I hope you enjoyed the match. And if you did, leave a like down below. If you didn't, leave a dislike and all that good stuff. Go ahead and leave a comment telling me anything that you'd like to think, including the tier that you would like to see on my next PMP beta upload, which I think I will upload within the next week or two. So I'd really like some feedback on that. And, check out the channel if you haven't already. Leave a sub if you like the content. Trying to get up to 100 eventually. But, yeah, that's all I have for you today. I have actually, tomorrow, I will be uploading a special video you'll have to look out for. Special pack opening video. You'll see that tomorrow, and hope you enjoy that. Next upload after that will be Monday, and that'll be a Wi-Fi battle. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and have a nice day.